I don't know what's going on. I also don't know how long ago the stream initially stopped. But it's back up now. That was weird. If it was closer to the end, I would have just called it, but I've still got like another hour left in me. You know what? I'm gonna take a second just to see how far back it went. Okay, we stole Slowpoke. Okay, so it was right at the end of the picnicker fight. So, all that happened is I accidentally stole the male Nidoran again, and then ran back to heal. Off to see a Pokemaniac's collection at the Cape. Geodude. Nice miss. Nice miss. There you go. Goodbye, Paris, Texas. Water gun. Nice. Better than Bubble. Not by a ton, but by enough. Water gun has its own animation. Why did you change it to bullet seeds? But blue. Bullet. Bluelets. Yeah, we'll change back over to real king shit. Nice. Low sweep definitely wasn't a move in Gen 3. Nah, he done got me and real good too. Pokemaniac sure lives up to his name. His collection includes many rare species of Pokemon. King should be getting close to evolving. Cool guy, I've got a girlfriend. Flint, sent out Zubat. It's Batty. Paris. Nice. Oh heck, it's Peck. It's weird that the stream went down a little while ago since the internet stayed up the entire time. I don't know if it's OBS had a stroke or what, but I'm taking a Zubat. Nah. Well, my girlfriend will cheer me up. Yeah, right. 43, Secret Power. Oh, they did implement the physical special split, and I just didn't notice. That's good, though. Mostly good. I mean, Alakazam's not happy. You took away his magic punches. Oranberry. I had this feeling. I knew I had to battle you. Chad. Intimidate. Fake out. I mean, what is king but a free switch? That's right. Okay, Scratch should be stronger than Bite since it's stab and technician. And I think that Bite is just outside of technician range. Yeah. Just give it to Wag. Nice. I knew I'd lose too. Yeah. I think I took a Sandshrew already, so we're gonna take a Ekans. Luckberry. A bit of a masochist, you see. You're like 8, how do you know that word? Can fly, damn it. R for right here. Now the unfortunate part is I gotta walk back there. Fred has many cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Go. Oh. I could have sworn grass Pokemon were immune to the powder moves. Nice. I think I'd take an Oddish over Pidgey. I've already got a bird. That's right. Actually, now that I think about it, Bite and Tackle should be the same. Oh, Dan. We finally found a secluded area all to ourselves. I'm a little scared, but I think I'm ready. There's no need to worry, love. I'll be with you all the way. I've been waiting for this moment since I first saw you running around in the grass with your Jigglypuff all that time ago. I knew in my heart that one day I would take you here and make... But for the love of it, is it just not possible to get oneself a few moments of privacy in this day and age? Get a room! My goodness, the nerve. Anyway, where were we, honey? Get a room! Ooh, someone left a Pokédoll out. This Pokemon appears to be cowering in terror. Hey guy, yeah, I'm Bill, alright. What do you want? Team Rocket, is it? My, it's been a while. Yeah, sorry, but I'm not interested. I've got my research to attend to, right? Not Giovanni's little tech boy consultant anymore. Alright, what's it about? What's the job? Porygon, is it? Figures. Hmm? Yeah, of course I know how to make things. What are you taking for? Show me the stuff they gave you to tempt me with already. Stank delivered Bill's parcel. Damn it, Giovanni, why do you keep treating me like I'm some amateur collector? I mean, shiny Magikarp? Really? Oh, and some rare candies too, spectacular. What's this? A ticket to some exclusive party on the SSN liner? Please. Got all the high-end connections I need, and alcohol only dulls my concentration. Okay, here comes the actual interesting part. Thanks for your cooperation, blah blah blah. We'll offer you a regular salary of such and such. Okay, that's respectable. You do realize I could get that much from working at freaking Sylph, right, Giovanni? Jeez. Here's the thing you gotta know about me, pal. I only care about two things in life. Science and rare Pokemon. That's it. Those two things are the alpha and omega of my life. Money, power, status, politics, they mean nil to me. Do you see that? Take the job, and tell Giovanni it'll be on the following conditions. First, Team Rocket is to send me a regular sample of the rarest Pokemon you acquire. Be that through breeding, stealing, hatching, cloning, or however it is you guys do it. I'd rather I didn't know, to be honest. Second, since I know you guys have spies in Sylph, I want you to give me any and all intel you can to gather on the newest invention. Rumors have been going around technology news groups for weeks about Sylph being on the brink of a prototype for some innovative new Pokemon capture device. If this is going to be as big as they say, I can hardly afford to miss it. Now, I'd go there and investigate the thing myself, but frankly, I'd sooner eat a dead mutt than work for a big conglomerate like Sylph. Get all that? Good, because those are my terms. For the time being, at least. Suppose I might just change my mind. Go back and tell all that to your little superiors if you'd be so kind. Got work to do. Tell you what. What's your name? Stank? You know, I admire your persistent Stank. Want you to have something. There we go. Cell phone from Bill. Want you to be my Team Rocket contact, Stank. Yes, that's equally a condition on my taking the Porygon job, but one that'll just be between you and me, you understand? It's a cellular telephone. Cellular telephone. Quite a little marvel of technology, I know. I'll be calling you on there once in a while to check in on you, have you tell me if you Rocket guys have done or discovered anything that might interest me lately. Is that alright with you? Splendid. Now you're gonna go get in your little sex machine or whatever. In fact, come to think of it, there's one particularly rare Pokemon I've long been on the lookout for. One that I think you guys could help me locate. If you don't mind me asking, are you at all familiar with the Mewtwo project? No? Oh, I see. Well, I guess Giovanni's not one to reveal his secrets all too easily. Suppose that's reasonable. Never mind then. Anything else to report? No? Leave a genius to his work, please. It's a Nokia. Woo, yeah! This is slower than running. Meow. Until I turn on the turbo. Meow. That's the side sprite's alright, but the up sprite's funny. Meow. What's this? Oh my, what's this? More rockets? I got you all back at Mount Moon. Oh well, I suppose being a couple more of you guys couldn't hurt if that's what it takes, am I right? Say, after knocking out all the other ones on this bridge, I could use a challenge. Bring it on, Mr. Rocket. Shit. Not healed up. Pokemon Trainer Blue. Pidgey. Break out. Okay. I'm gonna use Bite to try and get flinches. Super Potion. Nice, nice, nice. Tata. Yeah, that's a job king if I ever seen one. Real king shit. Abra. Who can use the experience? We're gonna start with king. Just peck. Or Tortle. Change Pokemon? Yeah. Alright, gets a little chip in. And bites. That's not good. Okay. Water gun. Nice crit. If it's this, if it's only this strong, and you're probably actually using bubble to try and slow it down so that everything outspeeds it. Well, Rat's got this now. Whoa. Alright, take it easy. You won, okay? Real king shit. You know what? This is not even fair. Why though? Do I not have the right Pokemon? Well, that can't be. I just have to train harder. You get better, stronger. Darn it, still not good enough. Ronnie, hey Stank, I was just looking for you. Dude, that was the most badass burglary I've ever seen. No question. Well, you know, it was the only burglary I've ever seen so far. But you get the idea. Rad. We just kind of dug our way in and there and swoop. No more TM for you, old man. Oh lord, you should have been there, Stank. So anyway, what have you been up to? Huh? What? You maybe fought the spiky-haired kid from Mount Moon just now? Dude, what have you been smoking? No, really? Well, go figure. See, I told you that kid was probably nothing but a wimpy corpse, didn't I? Well, good thing we got that settled, eh? I only wish I could have been there to whoop his ass too. But, you know? Anyway, enough chit-chat. Probably want to head back to Idaho now. I should be back there by now, and I just stuck around back to see if you finished with your other mission yet. Well, we sure done ourselves a good dishonest day's work, haven't we, Stank? Archie will have reason to be proud. Let's get going. Holy mother of Mew. Run, Stank, run. It's the fuzz! Pants. Phew. One Giratina is bloody. Cops, how'd they find us? Geez, Stank, what's going on? How did this happen? I swear I did everything right. You think they saw us? Nah, we got away in time, didn't we? Oh man, we have to get back to the hideout right now, Stank. No time for messing about. I need to heal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, do I evolve King right away? I'm just trying to find its learn set. Gen 3, I mean, it's obviously not going to be the same since some liberties have been taken. Let's see, Horn Attack at 22. And that's really the only good thing he gets. Let's see, let's check out the King. Gets Thrash at 22. Okay. Real king shit. I want to make our way down. There's a slight degree of agitation going on there. You guys are not going to believe this. Cops are in town. Right by the old TM collector's house. I swear we barely got away before they had us in cuffs just now. No kidding, man. What do you think we're all so worked up over? Jeez, what are we gonna do? Think they're onto us? They couldn't have seen us. We were real stealth-like. Got no reason to think it was us and not some other old burglar, have they? Come on. Can't know if at least one of us didn't slip up and get spotted at some point. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't take a genius of a bystander to spot a crew of rockets running around and a house being robbed and somehow connect the two, does it? It's enough. Please be quiet, all. There should be no reason for alarm. The police have arrived at the scene a lot quicker than they usually do, granted. There's no reason for them to suspect us in particular just yet. Even if they did, well, got enough influence in the Kanto Police Department to ensure that repercussions for us will be minimal. No, this is far too low impact episode for them to take any definite action. Unless, of course. Hey guys, check this out. It's on the TV. Get over here quick. One dumbass ran into the other. It's time and place for everything, homie. Just not now. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Hey dude, I can't see how you find some other place to watch this right in front of my face. And you see, what's happening? Is something bad? Now, an alarming crime-related news. A renowned collector of tech machines was earlier today a victim of a vicious robbery while away from his Cerulean City home. Police arrived at the scene shortly after the incident, but were unable to catch the perpetrators before they made their escape. A Northern Kanto reporter, Ford Regular, reports from the scene. I don't even know what happened. I was just up on my regular hike up on Mount Moon. Came back down and all my hard-earned TMs were gone. And here I planned all year to teach this here DM dig to some little sandshrew or Menki or what have you, and now it's all gone. And they dug this giant hole right through my wall. I mean, these crooks are digging their way into no good, I say. Truly, an unnerving tale from this poor homeowner. Now, you understand that your daughter here was out playing in the vicinity when this incident took place, and that she, in fact, was witness to some of the actions of the criminals responsible. Now, miss, would you mind explaining to us... Mind explaining to us what exactly you saw? Well, you know, I don't know exactly if it was the same people, but there was this creepy guy who tried to rob me earlier. Truly shocking. Yeah, he was a real funny guy. He had green hair and these weird black pajamas. Had me fight him in a Pokemon battle, and after he won, he tried to steal my Pokemon. I won't let him have them though, so he just told me something about being too old and ran off. I don't know where he went exactly, but I think I saw him with some other guys wearing the same funky outfit after. It was really weird. Now, Mr. Officer, I'm led to understand, with the aid of this young lady's description, the Kanto Police Department has gotten a rather good idea of who might be behind this crime. That's correct. The variation of footprints as well as the speed with which the operation was carried out make it clear that the burglary was carried out by a larger group working together. Furthermore, the uniforms described by the witness leave little doubt in our investigators' minds. Team Rocket must be behind this most heinous crime. You heard it here first, viewers. The Kanto Police Department believes, in other words, that this burglary was an act of organized crime by the notorious anti-government organization Team Rocket. Positively nerve-wracking. To think that these wretched criminals are currently on the loose, roaming the streets. Viewers are advised to guard their homes and their Pokemon. In light of this and other reported crimes by this criminal organization, we reached out to Champion Lance for comment. He said, "I like dragons." I like dragons. It's come to my attention that the Kanto region has recently been the victim of several acts of organized crime at the hands of this Team Rocket. I am also led to believe that this organization has perpetrated a number of lesser crimes, primarily around the Celadon area, but that the local police force has had a tendency to turn a blind eye to these misdemeanors. With this burglary, as well as with recent reports of similar mischievous behavior on Mount Moon and at the Pokemon Tower in Lavender, the Rockets have proven themselves to pose a genuine threat to regional security. All of this is, of course, completely unacceptable. I've therefore decided to initiate a new program to combat organized crime. We will bring the Rockets to justice. We are stationing federal police agents in every major city across the region. These specially trained, morally impervious forces will actively combat larger criminal operations and will provide victims of crimes with a safe avenue in which to report their perpetrators. Furthermore, as of today, each and every identified member of Team Rocket is a wanted criminal. For every Pokemon reported stolen by each member, the bounty on his or her head will increase. These public bounties should help raise awareness among the citizens of Kanto about the region's most notorious criminals. In addition to informing authorities of their whereabouts, citizens are advised to stay away from, and especially to avoid assisting in any way, these individuals. Businesses such as Pokemarts are also encouraged to deny service to wanted criminals in order to prevent undue damage to their reputation. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to go shopping and get balls to pretend to be a regular Pokemon trainer. Of course, we want equally to encourage criminals who choose to renounce their past evil doings and become law-abiding citizens again. That's why any Rocket who chooses to hand back a stolen Pokemon to a local police officer will have the bounty on his head reduced in proportion to the strength of the returned Pokemon. Additionally, police officers will hand out rewards to former criminals who have kept a record of good behavior over longer periods. With these measures, we move confidently in the direction of crime-free Kanto. No lowly thug should ever be allowed to threaten the security or the well-being of this proud region. So that's why you don't steal everything, is get bounty hunters after you. That is all. Interesting. Regional police forces reportedly working around the clock to implement Lance's new anti-crime program. We'll bring you more news on its progress as it arrives. Oh no, they're onto us. I knew those cops meant trouble. Now what are we going to do? Man, I can't go back to jail. Ronnie, you worthless piece of crap. Now we've got the police and all the government off our police and government on our heels, all because you couldn't keep yourself from robbing every little girl you came across. Yeah, you punk. Why can't you just stick to the mission like the rest of us, huh? You always had to be the hothead, didn't you? Fucking dumbass. But guys, give me a break. How was I supposed to know that the brat was the collector's guy's daughter? I mean, I was just doing exactly what all of you do. Matter of fact, I bet you stinking asses would have done exactly what I did if you'd have had half the chance, you dumb little bleepity bloop blops. It's enough, Grunt. Be quiet. Lance, that son of a Gramble, pretending like he hasn't known about our operation for ages already. Ridiculous. Grunts. The day Lance gives a Rattata's ass about Kanto's safety will be the day I die. He's clearly decided that now is a good time to seem like a do-gooder for the press. What exactly this means for us, I am going to have to discuss with Boss. Bloody pulp to which you and your family will be beaten should you ever reveal any confidential information to the police should not be news to you anyway. Besides that, I don't really care whether any one of you get the police on your tail or not. You rob or refrain from robbing as you see fit, and then you personally suffer whatever consequences come from that. Might also add that however morally impervious Lance thinks his special cops are, I've yet to meet a Kanto policeman who's totally immune to bribery. Anyhow, bottom line is keep doing as you're told, Grunts. Still get to be Pokemon gangsters, just don't be stupid about it, alright? Well, I won't pretend like my capacity for giving praise to anyone at all was not a little hampered just now, but I'll try my best. Your work on your mission, Stank. You saved our Porygon supply, and you've done it even without having to expend more resources than we can afford. I'm going to personally commend you to the boss for a job well done. So it's in good conscience that I trust you with another high-stakes mission. I'll get right down to it. We're involved in a smuggling deal with a certain gym leader down in Vermilion City. Yeah, yes, that's right. Given his rather public status as a Kanto veteran from war, it should come as no surprise that Surge happens to be a Rocket sympathizer. Anyway, the good lieutenant has managed to get a number of rare Johto Pokemon smuggled into the SS Sandliner. It's just about to dock at the Vermilion Harbor. He'll be handing them over to us in exchange for some goods that our scientists have synthesized in the lab here. In the lab. Wait, what? In the lab are here? In the other room. Go pick them up and head south of here through Saffron to get to Vermilion. Rocket Admin who's stationed there is a bit of a downer. You should probably meet up with him just to lend yourself a bit more credibility when dealing with Surge. Get all that? It's a good lad. Pick up those drugs from our scientists and head off to Vermilion with you. Drugs. Yes, your stank grunt was carrying out the smuggling deal with Surge. And it took us ages to get it strong enough, but here's the stuff he wanted. Treat with care now. Roids. Anabolics made by rocket scientists to be delivered to Lieutenant Surge in Vermilion City. Synthesizing first-grade anabolics is a crafty art, especially when it's for a great big group of men, I tell ya. Once the police can't hold me down, I'm going to keep stealing and robbing till the day I die. Maybe I should just catch and train my Pokemon like a normal trainer now? I don't know what I should do. Talk to Ronnie last. Fuck shit. Ha! Now if I can afford anything at the Pokemart anyway. I know, right? Man, what am I gonna do with my life now? What's Mom gonna say about me if she finds out? Oh, it's not we. It's not we joined Team Rocket because we were after societal acceptance, is it? What? Oh, that's part of the music. Thought there was water sound from somewhere I stepped. Yeah. Alright, Ronnie, you dumbass. Well, Stank, what are we gonna do now? We can keep being bass as always, right? You know, I heard those guys back at HQ in Celadon were setting up some kind of rewards program for the most infamous criminals in Team Rocket. Nice timing, right? I say screw taking Lance's bait. I'm gonna be as bad as I can possibly be. Possibly. This should be a Y, not an E. Damn it. How you, Mr. Rocket? Would you like to raise one of your Pokemon with us? I only jest. Hey, they talked about Team Rocket on TV. Wish I could go hi mom or something in front of the camera. Maybe she won't like that much at all. What goes on in the Rocket Laboratory? Never let me go in there. It's bugging me. Think they're making nuclear bombs? That would be cool. Ever since Lance's TV announcement, I've just started being nice to everyone I see so they won't judge me for being a rocket. Surely I'm not the only one who finds it funny that the cops are rewarding me for being nice. Only because I was bad before. Like, I just feel there's some moral contradiction here, but I just can't put my finger on it. These are tough times to be a criminal, man. People just won't accept us for any longer, it seems. Don't go thinking you're special now just because you get missions from Boss, alright? Better not disappoint Boss now, you hear? Yes, Grunt, did you want something? I wanted to report. Very busy now, Stank. Rather you didn't disturb me, alright? Okay. I mean, Bill made it sound like I was supposed to report straight to Giovanni, but... Whee! It's all complicated. Okay, hey there man, listen up. Come to the right place. I'm tired of seeing all these rockets cowering in fear at Lance's new anti-crime measures, going all soft and refraining from stealing Pokemon. Just so people on the street won't be mean to him. When you say screw that, let's bring Team Rocket back to its roots. Bring Team Rockets back to its roots. That's why we're setting up shop here. Reward the biggest and baddest rockets for keeping our name notorious throughout Kanto. Alright, the bounty on your head, the great reward we'll give you. What's your name? Stank? We'll look you up in the police registry, see if you're worthy of our respect. What? But there's no bounty on your head at all. What's the matter, little buddy? Scared of the cops? Wang. What? Wasting your time to get stealing, man. Come on. These guys here have now set up a counter program to encourage us to be bad. These guys must be really passionate about crime, huh? Well, what do you want, pal? Bye. Heal powder, energy powder, and super repel powder. I mean, super repel. Yeah, get out of here, why don't you? Now, the police are rewarding us for not doing crimes. These guys are rewarding us for doing more crimes. I don't know what I should do. see the famous Pokemaniac, did ya? Well, he's clever and edgy as they say. Shame about Lance's whole anti-crime thing, but then, you're a good little boy, aren't you? Only because I just started and didn't count the previous one. Maybe, you know what? Oh, I've already read this. Yeah. I would like a Porygon or Dratini as well, but... There we go. Right. I may be using save states. On... Okay, so... Oops. Ah, man. Come on. And game's acting weird. And it's too small. Damn it. 2, 1, 2. 3. So nope. Damn it. Alright. Who starts a fucking conversation like that? I'm unmarried and don't really care to get married. Okay. 5 more. Yeah, but you started this like you've been silent for a while, and then out of nowhere, that's what you start with. Ah, shit. Oh, right. Accidentally reset the game, but that's fine. Since I've been messing around with save states right here. Damn it. Honestly, at this point, I think if I want a Dratini, I'm just gonna cheat the coins and stuff then. How much even are they? Not cheap. No, I don't think they will. No, I won't be resting. Those aren't my orders. I'm here to facilitate rehabilitation. Shiny new Giga Drain. Here's if you keep criminal record clean long enough. What's your name? Why would you tell him? Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, they give you a rat to start with. Didn't date much, and generally have a hard time socializing, so it was hard to start. Oh, why don't I want to? I don't know. I think I've got my own issues that I need to work through before I start thinking of bothering someone else with them. Underground path, never noticed as a child. It's got to be the shadiest place in the whole region. You know, whatever, hon. Be good and I'll take care of you real nice. What do you want, pal? You know the drill. Any of these ladies cause you any trouble, you come talk to me. Let's occupy for the time being, okay? So happy to be here with you, Julian. Can't stand waiting any longer. Came as soon as I could, you know, like we promised. No need to make trouble about it, just chill. What you doing, punk? Get out of my face. Why am I always alone? Oh, if I know. Doing alright there? Yeah. Good you know. Nope. No fire types here. So, I'm very introverted most of the time. Like, I don't have a very good social battery. It runs out, and I just want to get away from people. And now that I, have to actually work, well, once I actually find a job, then I'm not gonna have time, and I'm not gonna have the energy to start for the most part. It's possible I might get involved at some point, but I'm kind of fine either way. I mean, I've still got other family, like I've got my parents and brothers and sisters, but fury attack. Should've gone with Weedle. Oh well. Like bugs, I'm going back to Birdie. Never seen you around. You good? Yeah. Good job, Paris. Yeah, you're not staying on the team, Paris. Maybe. But hey, free Butterfree. Because it's Butterfree. Me? Well, okay, I'll play. You came after me. Spell... Pidgey. Nice crit. Yeah. Switch King. Nice crit. I don't think the crit mattered, but it might have. Ooh, far-fetched. Huh? You want to talk to me? Not really. So duo? Okay. I am in my 30s. How old do I sound? Get the duo. Although, I do kind of like the idea of using a Dodrio over a Pyro. Yes, I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. What? No, that's AIDS. AIDS. See? Not AIDS. That's a disease. Even if they are the same level, Pokemon can have very different stats and abilities. Pokemon raised by trainers stronger than one in the wild, thanks to EVs. Are a little stronger, will have sweet this is strength, blah yada yada. What do you think? Pyro or Dodrio? Yeah, I'm feeling Dodrio. I'll have to come up with a stupid name for it, though. Sorry, Paris. Probably replace Rattata with something. Yeah. Pokemon with poison, yep. Oh, you're one of those rocks from the TV, aren't you? Look, can't have you seen out in public using my rod, but do me a favor, just between you and me, of course. Might get you some special treats I fished up for you. What do you say? Okay, very good. Now listen. I've got these two brothers, one on Fuchsia and one on Route 12. I'm the fishing guru, see? Those guys don't have half the experience in the fishing game as I do. And yet, what do I see in the ponds and lakes around Kanto? Young attractive trainers fishing with my brother's rods. Can't believe it. Why? Are they somehow better than mine? How could that possibly be? Why don't you go spy on them for me, Rocket? Do you understand? Why don't you get to the bottom of what's so special about those rods and report to me? Pry them from their dead hands if you have to. Go do this and I promise I'll reward you handsomely. Should you just stand moored in the harbor? I tried to join the party, but the doorman said I looked like a gambling drunk. Can you believe it, little old me? Careful about pollution here. Heard grammar multiplies in toxic sludge. Finger building, not at all, yet the elite four still demand I pay property tax. These darn looters, what's the use? Who's John Galt? Political commentary. I don't get. Pokemon can be good, bad, depends on the trainer. Prominent politicians playing a party on the SSA. Looking for a ticket and not good looking enough to get in without one. Pidgey. Literally has to be the most inefficient means of communication ever, don't you think? My brother's just been reading too many fantasy novels. I think my Pidgey to fly letters to Saffron in the north. Saffron's not that far. I think it would be faster to just walk it. We left a couple of trainers over here, so let's go get them. Private conversation? Yeah, and I'm making it my business. Sprout. Pikachu. Did Poison King get a buff in this or something? Poison King, Poison Sting. I mean, King is the Poison King. Well, let's get Pikachu. Who's there? Quit listening to us. Ricky, thanks for the side up, man. Just can't win. Nope. Thanks for the side up, nerd. Yo, Spearow, want to trade for my Farfetch'd? Nope. I already got Farfetch'd. Seal. Pikachu. Picture admire Pikachu's adorable tail. Chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. Oh dear, my Seal's far more attractive by double, I would say. Chair of the Pokemon Fan Club. Raised more than 100 Pokemon. Very fussy when it comes to Pokemon, I surely am. What's that R stand for? That's for Rapidash, isn't it? It's for... I don't know. Regirock? I mean... This is fun so far. I don't know if it's, you know, gonna stay 100% better than an actual game. It's, you know... I don't know. It's too early to tell. We'll say that. Actually, it's starting to get a bit late, so... 0 badges. Double save with a spot. Save state, rather. But yeah. I should probably get going to bed, so that's gonna be it for tonight. I think I will continue this. Like, the Kirby one was okay, but this is an actual story, and it's a little more engaging than just, here, it's Pokemon Fire Red, but you're using Kirby enemies instead. But yeah, thanks for coming by. I'll probably be back tomorrow. And yeah, take it easy.